Insecurity gets you to reject yourself and accept other people. Insecurity is that situation where you don't feel good enough, you don't feel complete enough. You always feel that other people's approval, their appraisal, their confirmations is what matters, and you forget yourself to get hold of the people that are outside. But the point is that when you reject yourself, you can never get enough from people because you want them to give you what you cannot give to yourself, and that becomes difficult because everyone is unique and people are unique to themselves. But if you reject yourself and want to get all of that from people, you will end up putting pressure on them, and nobody does well with pressure. Yes, so that is why it's important that you fight insecurity, you find solutions to insecurity and deal with that so that it will not ruin your relationship. If you suffer insecurity and go into marriage, dating, courtship with them, it is going to be very hard for you to keep that relationship going on because people are coming into relationship because they need to take from you, they need to be blessed by you the same way they offer you back what they have. But if you go into a relationship with insecurity, you keep feeding on people because you keep taking what they have without offering to them. So you need to be secured enough to be in a relationship so that you can impact the person's life. Yeah, relationship is about give to me and I give back to you, and that way we can survive together. So if you struggle with insecurity, in this video we're going to deal with that. So let's look at how to deal and overcome insecurity in this video. My name is Esther Christine. If you've not subscribed to my video, please click on the subscription bell. Don't forget to drop a comment. If you have any question, comment, or whatever, I will reply you. I promise you that. So number one step to overcoming insecurity in your relationship is that you need to find your uniqueness. People always talk about embracing your uniqueness. That's beautiful, that's perfect, but that is only when you must have found your uniqueness. So there is need for you to find your uniqueness. What are your uniqueness? You need to have a list of it. People have different uniqueness. Yes, it can vary and sometimes it can be similar to other people's uniqueness, but at least you should be able to know what is unique to you, what you are good at, what you love doing. In a situation where it looks as though you don't know what your uniqueness is and you're struggling to find it, there are possible ways to finding your uniqueness, and that is by getting across to people who truly know you and people who are going to tell you the truth, like your parents. These are people that have spent time with you, your siblings, your friends, your boss in the office. These are people that have had some kind of relationship with you, that must have known some things about you. You can begin by asking them about what gets you attracted to them, what they admire in you, what they find loving and appealing when it has to do with you. And that can be a possible solution, or you can get some answers from that. And when they open up to you, go ahead and write them down. Those things are going to inspire you, and I believe that what people see in you and come close to you is part of your skills, and sometimes you don't know about them. But because you are trying to find your uniqueness before you embrace it, you need to really find it. You have to go on a hunt, you have to go on a search, on a research to find what your uniqueness is. So go all around, and sometimes you have to pray about it and ask God to help you to discover what your talents and your uniqueness are. But the best and the possible way to finding it easily is to look at yourself, look at the things that you want to do, the things you love doing, and the things you equally love to see other people doing. Yeah, there are things that you can't just afford not to be part of. With that, you can begin with discovering your uniqueness. Once you discover your uniqueness, then you have to embrace your uniqueness. You have to accept yourself. You have to embrace them because this is who you are, and of course, you cannot run away from who you are. So the second part of it is focus on your strengths. When you must have discovered your uniqueness, you begin to focus on your strengths. Among all your uniqueness, among everything that people have identified, you have to understand that your strength is what you believe in. Your strength is what you have accepted to be part of. Your strength is what you love doing. Your strength is your talent, is your gift. You have to focus on them, and how to focus on them is to go ahead and invest in them. Go to school for your strength. Buy books for your strength. Research for your strength. Spend money for your strength. Invest in your strength, because when you do that, you become better, you become stronger, and you see yourself dealing with insecurity. Because insecurity is where there is emptiness in you, but you need to feel yourself. So now it's not about what people see or admire in you. It's all about what you love doing and what you want to be and what you feel good at doing. So at this point, people might have helped you in discovering your uniqueness and pointing out the things you are good at. It's going to be personal because you want to feed yourself. You want to be strong on the inside so that you can actually be strong on the outside. So dealing with insecurity, it's all about finding what works for you. There is always what works for you. And the next one that I'm going to talk about that matters so much is treat yourself with kindness, with compassion. Sometimes you have to understand that you need to love yourself. You need to embrace who God has created. You need to embrace yourself because you are special. You need to forgive yourself of your past, of your mistakes, of your flaws, of your failures, of your vulnerabilities, of everything that is long gone that has happened to you that you never saw coming. Accept yourself as a person, accept yourself as a human, and embrace yourself as someone that needs to be loved. It begins with you. So go to the mirror and stand before the mirror and tell yourself you are the best kind of creature on the earth. It begins from that. Don't keep the words to yourself. There is power in spoken words. So when you begin to talk to yourself, before you know it, you see yourself becoming better and stronger than you ever thought you would ever be. Challenge negative thoughts. It comes to everyone. Negative thoughts is one thing that comes to everybody, and everybody had to deal with that. Every successful man has to always deal with negative thoughts, and people who are failures also has to deal with negative thoughts, but it depends on the approach you have chosen. Negative thought is something that you should always expect in life, but how you position yourself to deal with them is what is going to determine whether you will be successful or not. So always be ready to fight negative thoughts. I have a video on how to deal with intrusive thoughts. You can see my video on that. It's going to explain further on how to deal with thoughts that are negative. You cannot stop negative thoughts from flying in, but you can actually stop them from possessing your emotion, possessing your life, and getting root into you, because it has the ability to bear strange fruits in your life. So go ahead and see my video on dealing with intrusive thoughts, and it's going to help you a lot one day. So the final one is step out of your comfort zone. I know you have a comfort zone. There is always a limitation that has ever kept you in that state of insecurity, and that you have to rise up and challenge. There are things that get you afraid. Those fears of yours, you need to rise up and face them. Stop being afraid of the things you have ever been afraid of. Sometimes they don't really exist. They exist just in your mind. No one is leaving you. No one is planning to give up on you. Nothing is going to fail if you do that and do this. So try doing those things you are afraid of. It's time to step out of your comfort zone, and trust me, if you do, you will find growth on the other side. You just need to be better so that you can embrace the greatness in you. And it is time to wake up. It's time to step out of that place, that shackles of insecurity that has kept you bound, limited. It's never going to do you good to remain in insecurity. It's rather going to keep you to become less of yourself. And I know you want to be the best of yourself. Influence your relationship positively and become a better person that will be loved. Nobody loved an insecure man or woman. Nobody loves that. Everybody wants to be comfortable with you, but they can only find comfort in you when you are full of security, confidence, and you are fine all by yourself. That is the only way you can give it, because you cannot give what you don't have. So for you to have a successful relationship, you need to deal with insecurity, because if you don't deal with insecurity, insecurity is going to deal with you, and you have the power to do away with insecurity. Begin now to apply the things I've said in this video, and trust me, you are going to be a better person. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, drop a comment below, and if you want to join my mentorship class, write me, drop a comment. I'm going to send you the link, and you can be part of my mentorship class, where you have some access to some personal videos and some personal trainings, and some, if you need help anyhow, to deal with relationship, to deal with life, emotional, mental health, and all that, I can guide you personally for some months so that you can become stronger in dealing with insecurity and finding and embracing yourself and investing in your strength. Just connect with me. I'm going to be a blessing to you, I promise. God bless you. My name is Sister Christian.